You look good, you have all of the something they bought you. Yes, goodie!
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Good Cat Podcast. Wow, we're dyslexic this week.
A little bit.
That's
okay though.
That's fine.
So I tell nobody say we're smart all the time.
Don't it. How's your week been?
It's been, not bad. Let me tell you why. I really shouldn't. No, I'm not gonna leave it alone. But
No, you can't do that. You want people to do that now?
no, it's just like sometimes you just down act up yourself when it works. Sometimes it's just
Okay.
kind of you just do what you need for it. You know what I mean? You're not over.
I say, what ladies say? I say this week at work, I nearly tell somebody,
Hey, come piss out me Bible!
But you know what I had to
I've
do?
been very unbothered at work.
You know what I had to do? Hi, Helago. Big up Helago Wines. They're here as well. Sorry,
It's perfect for the summertime right now.
this is perfect for the. Actually, for your spritz them also. This is like a good wine.
so.
This is very like summer.
Cooler parties are
Cooler parties and all of that. Like I feel like,
This is a nice inclusion in the cooler.
yeah, honestly. So get you some Helago. Chilled. So
Drink it with ice, Jesus.
please have some glass. What was I saying before I went on?
You're gonna say you almost saw somebody to kiss you.
Oh yes, this week. Let me tell you. So, Helago's beauty distracted me. But yes. So this week at work is just like, let me tell you. I need to tell somebody to kiss out my Bible. Like ladies, and I said, you know what, Renee, stop. You are not like that. You need to. And I said, you know what, God, I'm just gonna leave it in your hands. And usually when I do that, it tends to always work out. So I'm gonna leave it to God.
Leave it to him.
So you know what I mean? So it was just one of those situations where, boy, sometime before you cuss, you pray.
I should try that.
No, before you cuss, you pray. Trust me. Just say a little, and it's a microwave prayer. Like, God, that girl I gonna make me straight from the cross. Bring me back.
Like anytime I get vexed, I
Bring me
just,
back.
like, retreat. Like I just remove myself.
Yeah, like, no. So anyways, jumping right into the goodie of the week.
The goodie of the week.
So, Miss Kiki Palmer is the goodie of the week because it's an insecure man. Them love bring you down.
You know, so me have another goodie.
Huh?
When you have another goodie,
Who's your goodie?
Kerry Washington.
Oh God, really? Because she's in Jamaica?
Yeah, living her best life.
Oh yeah,
Like,
she's
looking
very
like
cute.
Kerry from Jamaica.
Did you see that she went to Uptown Mondays and was like on a chair like Uptown Mondays? I was like, Kerry, go in your house. What you do?
So she did her with. Sorry, let me go back to the original goodie. Oh, it's strange.
Yes. So Miss Kiki Palmer, she wore this beautiful outfit to the Usher concert, right? Now so the person who said at the top that said it's the outfit though, you are mom, that is her baby father, right? That's her baby daddy, her man. That's not just her baby daddy, that's her person, her man. She lives with him or whatever, right? So then people started attacking him, like, why would you come? Because she was at the Usher concert. As you can see, Usher just came out to her. She has on like a mesh thing or whatever. You know, she recently became a mom, all of that, right? So then he then doubles down on it and he says, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want their wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. No.
I'm not really sure how the morals thing come in. Like, was she doing so? Like, what's so degrading?
You know what's crazy? She was at a concert, like an Usher concert. So it's not like she even was twerking or she doing something. I was very confused, and I'm just like,
she was turning about Usher.
I think he's upset about that and he's misplacing his anger because he can't get mad pan Usher.
Right.
He can't get mad pan Kiki.
Right. But get mad at us.
Get mad at
Don't you
and honestly,
dare! Don't you dare lift your fingers to type Don't you dare do that. That's disrespectful. Yeah. What is saying say what? What is saying say support. There's a saying that you support.
Support a partner in public and cuss them in private.
Correct. And that's one of the perfect examples because I really don't feel like this should have been on the internet.
Why did you have to tweet it? Why you never send it? Why you couldn't say? Is it the same way you type it to us? Wow, the outfit though.
Yeah.
Is a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Them live together?
Huh?
Them live together?
Apparently. And you know what's funny? 24 hours before that. No, maybe she was traveling or whatever, you know. 24 hours before this, she tweeted and she was like, not to be one of those girls, but I love my man. Let me tell you something.
I'm embarrassed the day the day you propose love on the internet, them embarrassed 24 hours later. Don't do it.
Listen, that is facts.
Don't do it.
As you say.
Don't do it.
As you say, I love my man.
Them man say, got you, bitch. Yes.
Got you. Got you.
Got you.
Got you. You thought?
She no.
Embarrassing.
That's
Embarrassing.
embarrassing.
And I don't, honestly,
I
let me tell you, I have no problem with him feeling away.
Of course.
That's your right as a man. That's your household. That's your whatever, right? And that's how people on the internet talking about he's broke. I'm not even going to partake in those games because we don't know anything about him, right? Just because Kiki's more famous, I don't know anything about him, right? I don't see Kiki being with a broke person. Although when she did go up on Steve Harvey's show, she did say something about she did say like she was willing to date a regular guy or whatever, but I don't know, right? We don't know anything about this man. That's the point. So the point is, I have no problem with him feeling that way.
Yeah.
I have a problem with him saying it to us.
Yeah.
Because when you put winner your business, we stay in there.
Absolutely.
So now you put Kiki in one position because one, if she take you back, people are gonna say she should have left you. I wouldn't leave my man for that either. I wouldn't leave my man for that. Right. It's a conversation and all of that, and we're gonna talk about social media. But there were some valid things because people were posting pictures of you like this in your shirtless thing,
brother.
And you're on your bed, like, so it's like, why is that? And then you're positioning yourself as this traditional man. So it's like, I understand the need to, or if you feel away at your woman, you and her can have that conversation. Right. But you do. I just feel like whenever people, this young people, this new age, why don't need to share?
I don't like it. We should not be.
Even afraid of man in a Jody.
My thing is, relationships are private, and I'm very serious about this. Relationships are private, and I feel like once you're not soliciting some great advice from a good friend or something about an issue that cannot be resolved, or you really need a third party, which it cannot be a therapist, which I think is either third party, then it should not. No one should know. You need to learn how to conduct yourself as though you're in a private relationship, because the internet is not involved. The internet did not ask to be a part of the relationship and ask to be a part of the conversation around your morals and standards and the representation of your family. Nobody cares.
You know what's crazy too? Now you put your relationship out there, and it's like you will forever be that guy.
That guy.
The internet never forgets.
Insecure guy.
And it's like, no matter,
insecure.
It's not only that, it's just like you also put her in a position for people sit down. You also put people in a position for this, your girl. Because if she take your back, people are going to diss her and say, why I would have left him on. You're going to have like people just disrespecting your relationship for no reason.
You know, this is somebody said, and I thought the same thing, like, she on the rise. Because remember, she started her own little talk. Yeah, come this shit. You remember, with the Bailey sister there. But the man just a shimmer left right center.
Chloe, Holly. Jesus. No man are old down, you know? Man are old down. Like all something there. Like all the other day I was talking to a friend of mine and I was like, you know the whole Chrissy CMR drama, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, Chrissy? I never even know her YouTube. She's a big businesswoman. You didn't know that?
No.
She's a big businesswoman, the girl of our business. We have more followers than all them. One of them page and so.
Which business?
May I tell you, the girl of our business have something they send me. Marissa send me. Man, I hold down. You don't know Christopher? What our man do? You don't know her for our business. But she works so hard for years.
I don't know what to know. That's all we know for church.
That's all you know her. Man?
I just say, because you know, so the internet gets into the nitty-gritty.
And the internet never forgets.
And getting out, girl.
Never forgets.
I'm sure that's how I'm connected to Kia, so that's it. No, anyway, it's man activated.
Even from a new mother standpoint, somebody who just gave birth. You may
And
be
she
trying
also-
to. You may be trying to feel a little bit
I just about to
sexy.
say.
You feel
I just
away.
about
You don't
to
feel
say.
as attractive.
Yeah.
You don't know. Maybe she don't want to say it. Take a your
Yeah,
man. You
yeah.
don't know. There's a lot of and then
Yeah.
for you to put it out there like that, it's hurtful.
Darius. What's her name?
Darius.
Darius.
That don't
They could have
nice.
all the little they thumb them and put in the iMessage.
Or when you see her, like, ask why. I feel like whenever you have a partner, you know them, you ask, why did you wear that?
Gentle relationships.
Yeah, like
we don't need to be attacking because it's attacking.
it's an attack.
It's a public attack at that.
Yeah.
And she just, I mean, baby, come on, man, give her some grace.
Give it a break,
I
man.
see. Anyways, you're not Usher and you cannot be, and don't be vexed about it, girl.
Because you're acting like a girl.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
cover up.
Yeah, just.
You know, she geeks him. I feel like Kiki look at the time with that air tongue at the time.
Don't.
Cuss him right.
Don't. So let's see.
Yeah.
So moving on.
Hot topics.
So this week's hot topics is bring back shame. Bring it back. It's out of style. We need to bring it back. Like the Belfoot pants them. You understand? Bring it back. Like how the Belfoot pants them come back in a style, we need shame to come back in style. And I'm not even gonna say any words. I'm gonna show you two
The
videos.
hole is really hairy, and I've hurt myself shaving down there. So today,
This guy, the first guy, right? The Chinese guy, he nared his butthole on camera, right? Then
Sorry. Oh wait.
then Mr. Tree Dot decided to perform and spit in a girl's mouth. Now, he's wrong, you know. But you see the girl who allowed Mr. Tree Dot to spit in her mouth, and you see how much phone.
That's crazy. Man. That's crazy.
Bring back shame.
Pretty gone, no?
No, I am trying to understand
Gone.
what is happening with our society, right? There's a cultural shift, right? And I think it's a great thing that we have so much individualism, that we have so much people who are charting their self-expression, charting their own path. But there are certain things that are just morally wrong. There are certain things that you can just keep private.
Darius, and this are taboo morals.
Like, there's certain things that you can just keep private.
Yeah, because
And it's a trend. It's like the more I can even some of the stories that them tell.
they don't know them. You think them know? Let me Google the word internet.
But even some of the story, why they do that? Even some of the stories them tell. Them would have to waterboard me.
Oh my God.
They would have to beat me. Some things on the
Yeah,
tell.
the story with the girl in my top, but man, and them must see
And some things man do them.
That's crazy, man.
Why you set up yourself?
Intimate means private and personal. Thank you. Full stop. And
Like,
these things are intimate. These things are very.
how do you
intimate.
go on the internet and shave your butthole to a camera? You cock up the camera, you turn on the lighting, and you near your butt.
He edited as well. I can't
He
forget.
edited.
Remember, in all of this, I always say, remember some time, I remember them edited. Click post.
How you come to the front of the stage, right? Because you had to walk from the back, you know. I'm sure the entrance was at the back to the side, wherever you walk from. And open your mouth. The thought of it.
You know, see, and that's why we watch our podcast with Jay Faye. Big up Jay Faye. And I'm saying, yo,
Friend to the
pod. Front and the stage. And this and that.
What's up? That's true. Sometimes when I say the man them not, but that's true.
And this one, the man up in the front of the stage. But anyways, fun and joke aside, this is gross. Sorry. It's intimate. This is intimate.
You're shaving your private parts and you're recording it for us to see. And then secondly, tutorial.
That's crazy.
And then you're spitting in a girl mouth and you're allowing a man to spit in your mouth who you don't know. COVID. But you just, I'm just talking about the unknown. People have like germs and all of that you don't know about. And let's not go like, oh, me not have germs. Everybody have germs. your germs and my germs probably don't mesh. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm just like,
That's close. I'm so sorry.
I
I
am-
can't even.
oh my God, right?
Wow.
And
I mean,
we're so desensitized because
I
it's
think
like
the shock factors. I'm telling you, everything.
there's
comes
no.
to shock
It's like
factor.
everybody wants this
Everything
a new way
comes
to
back
shock.
shock factor. Everything comes back to shock factor. I'm not telling you, say.
And this, and you know, we talk about oversharing already, but you know, a big part of it is celebrity culture. Now, everybody wants to be the next big thing, come out and be the next it thing, and like be popular for some. And people take pride in being like, I did it first.
Yeah.
Somebody there's nothing new under the sun.
Man, probably wants a little brand partnership with Nair. I don't know.
And what the girl and Lincoln wants? Free dental?
I'm not. She just wants to be the girl that he promotes at the stage show.
Even the girl. Remember the girl back in the I think it was a music video where met the man out the spliff in her mouth.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I think it was an intense video.
Perturbed, yes, you are very disturbed by that.
I was like, I'm just like,
But is it that we're also saying that celebrities have the right to do anything because they're celebrities? Like
that's my point. It's almost like this thing where we don't look at people as people anymore. Like the whole celebrity culture. I wrote this down. Celebrity culture, where public figures kind of have pushed boundaries without consequences.
Yeah.
We've seen it. We've seen people have sex tapes. We've seen people do this. We've seen people do things for shock value. We've seen people do all of these things, and it's like as regular people, because we want that fame and that type of admiration, we go and we do things nearing our buttholes on camera.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Like why people? Why?
And then the thing is, on the same one turn around and say people bullying, cyberbullying and all of that. So it's like, but at the same, it's like you know, yeah.
What's out there?
What you expect me to do? Cause I know you're the near bottom boy. Cause you can't expect me to say that. And then you gotta say, you know, I'm going away or this and you're the near bottom boy. Like no man. The people no man.
Understand because
we need to bring it back as a societal norm for certain things to be private.
to keep this to yourself, you know, to one thing about me. I'm gonna tell my limit that private all the time, every single time.
Sometimes I see people post things and their thoughts, and I'm like, y'all don't have a group chat?
No.
Even me having this platform, or us having this platform, you know, there's certain things that we don't say.
Absolutely not.
You know, sometimes me and Jody, after we finish air the podcast, and not that we're not being honest, we just know how to speak.
Right.
Sometimes we sit down all for 10, 20 minutes after the podcast done, and we, you know, to the point there, let me tell you something or whatever.
Right.
But because we know we have a level of tact, decorum, and class, we know that there are certain things that will just not be, would not be appropriate to say in a medium like this.
And that's some things that me go through or whatever. I'm not tell nobody that or on the I'm not telling the internet that for sure.
Talk to God.
I
Talk to Jesus.
You know, I look a friend. I just said I look a good job because I just feel like what always shocked me is the story time that I see on TikTok, and I'm just like,
them couldn't pick. You have one girl who did start one trend about, the girl started the trend and said, if you thought that you've ever been an idiot for a guy, I have you beat. She listed out all the things she do, and I was like,
it's a very vulnerable moment, but I don't think that this is the
a
platform.
therapist.
That is the
A
platform.
therapist.
That's the platform.
Your friends.
That's the platform.
Your pastor.
And then you're opening, you're so vulnerable to these people that don't know or care about you. And then you open
Who can hurt
to
you?
criticism.
Who will hurt you? Who don't care about
People
you?
want to say or think about you. Like, that's just adding fuel to fire. Like, I don't think that's right.
And we really
I feel like it's a setup. Like, you like yourself? Are you okay?
Are you okay? Why do you need people's validation to kind of...
I don't know. Just please just stop. Like, just take it in private. Oh my God.
And yeah, you know what it is too? There's a beauty in learning a lesson with yourself, by yourself, and being able to act on that lesson and move forward in life. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, there's something about it. There's something about... Look, because nobody say you can't go enjoy the show. right? There's something nice about when you go out and you know, say you hold your head high and you can go back home and you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Or and you see, the more I get older, I really appreciate, because there was a lot of times, you know, when I was younger, I had a lot of friends who were cool now, maybe not so close anymore, but they did a lot of things that, like, and I was always the friend, you know. Who can anybody from back in the day can tell you, say, me I go, like, yeah man, I don't want to go do this, me I go. Or yeah man, I don't want to go do this, me I go. Because me I say, my main thing was like, I respected my parents so much that I'm like, yeah man. And then my father is a man who knew everybody. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna disrespect my parents' household in a certain way. So I was just like, I was always the one to go home.
And then I also find that even just bring back shame, even us on the internet, just in public and home,
In public.
we carry ourselves.
Carry ourselves.
Because it's like, if it's one thing, I'm going to ensure, say, I know my limits in terms of alcohol. Come out and say, like, I've been to some events and some people are out of this world intoxicated, and I'm just like,
I've left parties or events and see people on the floor. Where are your friends? Or where are your people?
Those things piss me off.
Like, I'm just like,
because I've seen people get left at their friends just leave.
just leave them.
But I'm just like, I don't want somebody to be telling me what I did the night before. Like, are you for real? No, because what I like is not something I'm proud of.
And I feel like those nights, it's funny when you think of those nights, they're only fun when you have the right people around you. And it's never a fun feeling, because it's like, yo, I could have gotten myself hurt. I could have gotten
so many things could have gotten.
And when you look back on
somebody
it, you
could
know,
have take you away, somebody could have harmed you, all of that.
because something like that now, COVID is going around. Lincoln doesn't live here. You allow him to spit in your mouth, right? You go and the doctor for COVID. You never even know the COVID would affect you in a certain way. It affect you long term. It affect all the decisions in your life. I feel like people really live for the now and don't think about, I can't understand that. Like, yes, enjoy your life. But it's just like these things, even like, when you think of even your kids or your future children or all of that, I don't know, maybe it's because of how I think, but I also think about the generation next. What I don't want my child to look back on some things I do and be like, yo, mom, I'm not saying you can't make mistakes, but I feel like there's certain things that is like,
preventable too.
I know my child would never be able to say, you know, say, mommy make a man spit in her mouth on camera, or like, you know, say, mommy did shave her butt oil on YouTube, like,
I love this, please.
or you know, mommy told a story. No,
it's not like a near trend, like a challenge.
Don't do it. All this spitting them out thing on the cranny. You know, so even during like intimate moments.
I guess, but that's intimate.
Even then, like I feel like maybe it's not my kink. Maybe not kink shit. It's not my thing. But it's just like
a lot of people it's a thing, but personally not mine either. But I'm just saying that, like,
the thought of somebody's body fluid.
That should be it's
a personal thing. It's something you guys
I don't know.
Bring back shame.
Please.
Bring it back, right?
No.
Bring back shame. And honestly, I think it's like a moment of self-reflection, because you guys need to realize like how these things can affect you long term and the ramifications, and who do you want to be known as? Do you want to be remembered as the girl with Lincoln spitting her mouth at the party? Do you want to be the guy that shaved his mouth on camera? Do you want to be the girl that is a yammed and told this story on the internet? I'm not saying you can be open and honest, but
my thing is, if you can control to some extent the way how you are perceived, which is generally in your most times in your control, why wouldn't you want to be perceived in a good light?
In the best way possible. The best way possible.
All if you're dog shit and you can't do shit, and people can't think say you're the sweetest girl. You hear what I'm saying? But it's just like,
because perception is everything.
Absolutely.
And let's not act like these things don't affect you. Let's not act like
they do.
Can you imagine that video that go viral?
I said, our grandmother, Lord God.
No, granny, you reach far. Imagine a video that go viral and your interview fell a job. And they must say, wait there.
No, you don't.
No, you don't get a Lincoln spitting her mouth that. You don't need to give people no unnecessary perception about you.
I'm so done with you.
You don't need to give people no unnecessary perception about you.
Yeah.
Have some self-reflection. Think about who you are, who you want to be.
And being aware of the fact that everything is captured these days. It's not like back in the day.
It's not like,
that's
even if back in the day, it's about more self.
No, as in, even if she gonna do it, Renee, if it was 10 years ago,
but I know so bad.
Yeah. But right now, no. Jamal, get the audio clean.
Clean. For people use camera for record movie now.
Yeah.
People use phone for record movie.
Yeah. No.
Have some values and morals, and honestly, like, we need to go back to that. Like, no sense some honest that go church with a granny. We don't need to go back. Like, yeah, man, they can come again. Anyways, moving on to our listener letters.
Listener letters.
So this week's listener letter says, do you think there's still opportunities for young people in Jamaica?
No, run.
Life really unfair and I'm sick and tired.
I love you.
Seriously, that's how you feel?
Yeah.
I'm hopeful, right?
Nice.
I'm trying to be hopeful. Honestly, it's like a very thin light, right? It's like I'm looking in the camera and I'm seeing one single thin light. But I do believe that there are opportunities in Jamaica, right? It's harder. Boy, I sometimes wonder, like, I think about myself, right? And I'm like, I'm not even a frivolous person. I'm very wise with my money, I think. I invest, me have stock, bond, me have investment account. I feel like, boy, the little shulums and pence. It's very hard, but I do think you can reach further if you go someplace else, right? But I wouldn't say there is no opportunities. I think it's just very much harder, right? I do think that if you do get the opportunity to live somewhere else, you should.
Yeah.
I will never, because I've tried. I don't know if you guys know this woman. I've like tried to leave Jamaica like 3 times before.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like God has a purpose for me on this island, which may wait planning for reveal. But I do believe that there's a purpose for me because I tried to do the flight attendant thing in Dubai twice. No lie, I think 2 or 3 times. And the thing is with that, it's very hard. So like I came in the top 10, but the thing is they only choose like 2 people every time. Like it dwindles down. It's like a beauty pageant. Literally, just think of a beauty pageant, and you're just a number. So you see, like how they say, Jamaica, Colombia, like it's literally number 14, number 12, like, yeah. So just think of that. I have applied for like an international work position, got through, and then last minute it just never worked out. And then I've been offered a position to work somewhere else, and it just fell through at the last minute. So I feel like there's something connected to me and this island. So I'm considering myself a young people, and I'm going to be hopeful that there's a future, because I don't see myself leaving Jamaica anytime soon. But I wouldn't say that I wouldn't if the opportunity presents itself. It just has to make sense at this point, because I've kind of have roots now, right?
Some postcards.
You say you're out.
Never. Any opportunity that I have. I also don't believe in living in one place for the rest of for your whole life.
Whole life, yeah.
I don't know. That's never been enticing.
Even when you think about even dating and meeting people and all that, friendships and all of that, is like not worried about for true, you know, dog.
Like,
not worried about.
It's okay. I can always come back. Like my tea, I can come back.
Not worried about, you know, dog.
People always come back. Mama say, let me do like a couple years. Let me do like a stint.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Because while there may be opportunities, the cost of living is also making the opportunities not
hard.
Great.
Hard, man. Even did you see? And then honestly, the brain drain in the next couple of years is going to be
ridiculous,
crazy. Yeah. Young people are gonna leave left, right, and center. Even what you see happening with the teachers, it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
Because you guys are not, you guys are not prioritizing us.
I don't know. I'm just.
And then the things that you guys are doing, even the thing where they increased the pay for public sector workers recently, who you think are gonna be in those managerial positions? The same old people that might just decide so them not retire and them not come out. So I feel like it's a I won't say there's none, but I will just say it's gonna be a little bit harder. But I have to have this hope in my country because I'm here. But I can't feel like I'm living in a hopeless society. I refuse to feel that way. But sometimes it does. When you hear about the things, when you hear about the things that is happening with people, when you hear about how much children have to suffer, when you hear about the PATH program
But then
changes,
it's also when you hear about the financial crimes and you're just trying to make on it,
literally,
and you're just like, so is this how people been able to live within their means, or
literally, like, what's the truth?
like what is the real
What's the truth? You know what I mean?
like? Because I thought I was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But apparently it's not.
And then even when you hear about even like the financial, I saw a lady the other day. I won't say which financial institution, but I don't know me attack. They literally took 200K from her account. Yes, and I'm just like, and she said she come Thursday, she come Friday, she come Monday. The lady want to pay her light bill. I think she said something about light bill. And I saw another guy, like it was a man say something about light bill, and then I've seen with that institution, and I'm just like, you guys are. If I'm leaving my money in an institution and I'm still fearing for it, that's crazy. I feel like we're living in a very taboo time. So it's like I truly want to believe in Jamaica, right? But it's very hard. And then even I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and when you look at even every year, you know what them say, Vision 2030, Vision 20. Every year the vision gets separated further and further.
I mean, it's really just like also like you think about your family, you think about your future family, and like you know, so
Yeah. All the school fee them are raised, may I say, mighty God. Have to.
So it's just like when you think about all of that, it's just like, you know, you fun and joke as I say, yo, kids right now are just like, ooh, but it's really just like, guys,
even public high school.
You can't eat.
Even public high schools seem dangerous now with everything that happening. So it's like some high schools, like the traditional ones, maybe not so bad, but it's like sometimes you have to go make the sacrifice for your picnic safety too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but
you want better for them, as you all do for her children, and so you want a better life for them, and sometimes you wonder if you'll be able to provide that better life. And then when you hear your parents talk about back in my day when I was here, blah blah blah, lady.
Yeah, it's like when you think,
yes, like it was you were great, doing great,
yeah,
amazing, sweetie. I'm not. So I gotta choose me.
Yeah, no, and I don't know. I think when it comes to Jamaica, I'm trying my best, and I'm hoping for. I think we need, and then the thing is like, there's a part of me that's like, I feel like there's a part of me that I feel like I can lead in some sense. I feel like I can open doors for other people coming up. I would love to. All the change makers can't. That's true. I feel like no, but when it comes to Jamaica, all the change makers them can't leave though.
Okay.
But you have to prioritize you.
One, so.
I don't judge people though, you know, but it's like you have to honestly, and I won't say because if the right opportunity does present itself, I'm gonna choose myself.
You're also not saying,
because Jamaica not choose me.
You're also not saying, and you leaving isn't making up Jamaica anymore. Because remember that you'll send your remittances.
True.
And helping the economy at some point, you know. So it's like. It's not, you would probably still have homes there and whatever.
And honestly, Unagi would place them and everything to people who are non-Jamaicans anyway. So it's like, me, they are fight for my little that. And you give squares. You give squares to other people. It's like, sometimes it's like, what's the point?
Sometimes you get tired of fighting.
Sometimes you get tired of fighting, but guess what? I have to have a hope that the country that I love, and I know as a true Jamaican patriot, like I love Jamaica, and I have to have a hope that we will at some point have been a place where we can provide opportunities. Jamaica is attractive as a place. You know what I mean? You know the people who are really winning? The people that will earn US and live in Jamaica.
Absolutely.
Winning.
Yeah, man, they get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, man, winning right now. Oh no? Crack the code. But yeah, so that's our thought. So what you say? No opportunities, go.
I think they're very limited, and I'm not going to discount the fact that there may be better opportunities. It may or may not be, because obviously nowhere is over the road. Like, I'm not gonna sell a dream that as soon as you need this soil, it's gonna be amazing, because you do have to work probably twice as hard anywhere else you go. But if it is that you see where there's a path that can be made to make a living for you more palatable, then I say it can be great.
Amen.
You can come back on holidays and vacation.
Amen.
Sandals on zero.
What is it? Cleanse up the heart of a strawberry hills. Yeah. Okay, I agree. I actually share the sentiment. So yeah, but I think have hope. I want to have hope in Jamaica, but maybe it's my blind delusion that I always talk about. You know, that crazy faith.
You're hopeful.
I'm very hopeful.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a me thing. But that was the episode of the Good Girl Podcast, and we thank you for listening, and we will see you next week. Bye.